Back with another video, Carrier 777. What's up? Back with another live. Seven seven seven. The title of the video is going to be about the reason why your bed shake. That's the title of the video. The spiritual meaning behind that. Some of my supporters, they mentioned this to me, and this is something that I went through as well, even with myself. So this may happen to you at a certain point with your bed actually shaking and rumbling. Have you been laying down in the bed and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it starts to shake and rumble? It could be super calm or, it can be a little heavy. And people was coming back and asking me, well, why is my bed shaking? I had to get the download from the universe. It didn't immediately come to me, but I found out like what it meant spiritually. And before I started video, it's not to cause any fear or anything like that, right? It's not fear mongering before I start the video. So you don't have to be afraid to watch this video or anything like that. But did this ever happen to you? And then you thought to yourself, well, what is taking place? What is going on? Why is my bed just all of a suddenly just shaking by itself? It's not a motor on it or nothing like that. It's just shaking. I'm gonna start at a few. Make sure y'all like the video. Okay. Whenever my bed used to shake, right? And this used to happen to me. What I used to actually think was that, oh, I'm about to launch off and blast off into, if you want to say, the dream world or something like that. So I was like, this may be the reason why my bed is actually shaking the way that it is. And then that ended up not being it. It was something else. Like, I don't know if it's preparing me to be able to, go to the dream world with the bed doing this on its own. So, but after a while, I finally got a hold of the information, right, with the reason why the bed was shaking. So if your bed is doing this, then you'll know why, right? This is associated with the boogeyman. That's what this is associated with, right? It has to do a lot with that. So it's a spirit. The boogeyman is a spirit, right? We're gonna say that. If you take the word boogeyman and you study it and you break it apart spiritually, what you will begin to come up with is it deals with like your boogers, right? Your nose. That's why they call it the boogeyman because it's nasty. So it's associated with, stuff like that. That's low dimensional, right? It's associated with filth, right? That's what a boogeyman consists of. So that is who has something to do with what I'm about to say, right? The boogeyman. But yeah, the thing about ghosts is that they'll tell you if a place is haunted or whatever like that, right? They'll be like, you want to make sure you check everywhere. Don't try to forget no place, right? You want to check all the corners, right? You want to check, the closet. You want to check in areas to where you know what I'm saying is narrow. You want to check under the bed, and stuff like that. That's what they'll tell you when it comes to, trying to find ghosts, right? So the with that being said, the boogeyman is literally under your bed, right? That is what is taking place. Make sure y'all like the video. So the reason why your bed is actually doing what it's doing is because you have spiritual stuff taking place, right? Under there. It's literally something happening under your bed, right? That's why it's shaking. It's shaking because you literally have a person or people under your bed. That's why it's shaking. And then even after I came across the information, it still ended up, playing out again for me with the bed shaking and stuff of that nature, right? So I was able to actually catch it myself and see what it was because the place where I was at, I was dealing with sleep paralysis, and stuff of that nature. But every time I used to lay down in that bed, all of a sudden I get sleepy or something. I could just, just be laying down, my eyes closed, and out of nowhere, boom, the bed ends up shaking by itself on its own. And I'm looking around, I'm like, ain't nothing attached to this bed. It don't have no motor on it or anything like that. It's not nothing under there. So why is it shaking? Then I found out what it actually really was, right? You have something hiding under your bed. That's why it's doing what it's doing, right? So once again, I didn't make the video to cause fear or anything like that. So I don't want you to be afraid. You know what I'm saying, when you by yourself, right? And you be scared to turn off the lights and the TV and stuff. I'm not trying to put fear within y'all, you know. But yeah, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm about to go to the dream world. That's why my bed doing this, but because I'm finna blast off into space. It's like a rocket being launched into outer space, right? And but before it actually takes off and stuff like that, it be shaking, you know. That's what I thought was going on with the bed. I'm like, oh, this how you going to the dream world. Then I found out it was something else. Right. Yeah, that's why y'all bed be shaking on its own. They even could be doing that themselves. You know what I'm saying? They could just be doing that themselves, meaning that they could be using their actual, their hands and stuff, to put it, on y'all bed, the bottom of y'all bed from under it, and just be shaking it around and messing with y'all. Like what if that's what they're doing? But yeah, that's why your bed doing that. You don't have hydraulics or nothing like that. But what I was finna say, I got I got a few more things to say. If you want to get a good depiction of the boogeyman, you can go watch a movie called The Little Monsters. It came out in 1989, and it has a lot to do with what I'm talking about because you had this little boy, right? And he was best friends with the boogeyman, right? And the boogeyman basically, watched over the little boy, and they did a lot of different stuff together. But if you wanted to see how the boogeyman would look, that movie will tell you. But other than that, um, whenever he actually came to visit the little boy in the movie and stuff, the way he entered within the room was he lifted up the bottom of the bed, and he came through the bottom of the bed through a portal from another world, right? Into the little boy room. And then within that movie, what took place was um the boogeyman is associated with, like a low vibration, low dimensional beings and energy and stuff of that nature. But within a movie, what happened was the little boy and the boogeyman was in the refrigerator, and he took a bottle of juice, and he poured it out, and he replaced it with pee and put it back in there. So that's the type of stuff that the boogeyman is actually, associated with. All right. And the boogeyman, he, he that energy, it works, what I'm saying, on the side of, if you want to say, dealing with sleep paralysis and stuff of that nature. All that stuff, it actually fits in and goes in together, right? The best way to protect yourself from stuff like this is to just, keep a high vibration and make sure that your magnetic energy field is strong, so nothing can get through it or break it to get to you. So you should be straight, right? My bad. But yeah, that was pretty much it, man. But yeah, I went to looking under there and everything like that when my bed started. Yeah, I went to actually look under the bed whenever this was happening to myself. I would check under there and look under there. But even when I was going through that stuff at the time, you know, I knew about sleep paralysis and the spiritual meaning behind that. So I somewhat knew what was taking place before I found out all of the information, right? But that's what it is. They under there causing that commotion under your bed, right? That's why that's happening. Cause it's a portal under your bed to their world, their dimension. They show you that within a movie. Little monsters. They went from this reality to a whole nother reality from under the bed. They had a portal under there. But yeah, make sure y'all like this video. So it's a spirit. It's attached to the boogeyman and sleep paralysis. That's why your bed is, what I'm saying, moving on its own. And you think you in a massage chair or something like that, is shaking. But yeah, hey, make sure y'all like this video. I'm about to get off of here. I just wanted to make the video. What they talking about on here? You was scared? You don't need to be afraid of this type of information. I don't be caring like when they used to attack me with sleep paralysis. What I do, I stay up with them. I'm like, you ain't finna get me. I'm gonna stay up the whole night until the sun come up, and then I'm gonna go to sleep then. Cause I know the veil is gonna be on back shut, and then they might leave with something, they or that energy, something it might leave. So I sit there and wait. I don't be caring if it scare me or they be trying to get me, attack me when I go to sleep. I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna stay up until the sun comes back out. I ain't got time for that. Cause when you get in sleep paralysis, it puts you like in a chokehold or something like that. I don't like that. I'm about to get off of it, man. I just wanted to draw that video for y'all. All right. Let me see what else y'all what else y'all saying before I get off of here. You talking about that's crazy. Oh, that happened. Somebody said that happened. They said that a while ago. It happened to them. Yeah, if the next time your bed starts shaking out of nowhere, you know what it is. But anyways, man, make sure y'all like this video. I'm about to get off of here, man. Hey, this Enoch 777 piece. I'm out. Love all y'all out there.